Hey guys, what's up? All right, so we're gonna do a little example here of limiting reagents and percent yield, so we can see what's happening. The first order of business here is we're gonna balance this equation. So there's several ways to tackle this one. I'm doing this one here because it's kind of hard. The one for the example is gonna be a little easier, or the ones that you have to do. So here, if I look at this, like oxygen's going to be a little tough. So I'm just going to skip right to the hydrogen. And for hydrogen, this means I need a 2 there because I have H2 on the other side. Now I have 2 potassiums, so I need to get 2 potassiums over here. Unfortunately, now my oxygen situation is all over the place. All right. And so over here I have 6, I have 5, or sorry, 4, 5 oxygens on the left, and I have 4 oxygens on the right. So I'm going to add one more oxygen over here. That's 3, but now I have 3 potassiums, so that's a problem. So I'm going to come back over here, do 3 potassiums there. There you can see this is going to escalate pretty quickly. I have 6 plus 1 is 7 oxygen, so I'm going to put a 2 there. Now I have 7 oxygens on one side, but my hydrogens are all screwed up. This needs to be an even number because water has 2 hydrogens, so we'll change that to 4. We'll change this to 2. So there, we're going pretty good. I need to change this to 4 because I have potassium. So I have 4 potassiums. I have 10 oxygens and 4 hydrogens. Potassium and hydrogen are good. Let's see. 4 plus 4. I need to put a 3 here. Now we have a balanced equation. It's time to move on. So here, what we're going to do in this situation, I'm just going to run through the equation. So what mass of oxygen gas is created from 21.33 grams of potassium peroxide? Oxygen is our product. That's what we're looking for. So I have 21.33 grams of KO2. That's what we're dealing with here. All right. And because I have that, there's our multiplication sign. Here's our fraction sign. I know we have 1 mole KO2 here. And our molar mass for this is going to be 71.1 grams KO2. So we have that. Now we're going to multiply this again. Here's another fraction because we always got to maintain this. This is our mole ratio. I get 3 moles O2, and we have 4 moles KO2. Now we're going to get the molar mass of oxygen. This is our big finale here, 32 grams O2 plus or over 1 mole of O2. And when we do this math, we get 7.20 grams O2. Hooray. All right, so now the next one. Now we're going to do this for, see, I have what mass of oxygen gas is created from 3.6 grams of water. So we're going to get started just like before, 3.60 grams H2O. We're going to multiply that. You guys can see where this is going. It's going to be the same thing. We're going to get 1 mole H2O, and there's 18 grams of H2O in 1 mole. Whoops, got to get in there. Multiply here. And we're going to get our fraction sign there. Lovely. Now we need our mole ratio. I have 3 moles of O2, and this is going to be per, I forgot here, we're going to zoom back up, 2 moles, 2 moles H2O. Then we're going to multiply this again, get a fraction sign in there. Exciting. We're going to get 32 grams O2 over 1 mole O2. So there's our equation, and when we run through this math, we get 9.60 grams of O2. So now we have our comparison. So this is what we're looking at. Those are the 2 situations. I gave you the 2 reactants. And as we move on down here, you say, which compound is the limiting reagent? The way that we identify the limiting reagent, and we see which one makes the least amount of product, the smallest amount. So when I look at these, my limiting reagent is going to be KO2. Oops. KO2. All right, because it can make the least. So the maximum amount of oxygen gas that I can create is 7.20 grams of O2. There you go. We're going to do percent yield. This is our last equation that we're going to run here. So don't fret. This is it. And if you remember from the notes, this is actual over theoretical times 100. So in this case, our actual amount, you can see, what is the percent yield if 6.80 grams is actually made? That means it really did. In theory, we should be able to make 7.2 grams. All right. That's what we want. That's our expectation. And we multiply by 100. And when we do this math, we get 94.4%. That is our percent yield of oxygen. Your assignment for this snow day is to do this number 2 right here. All right. You need to get that done. It's a 5-point assignment. You either tried or you didn't. I'm going to look to see if you gave it an actual, give it the old college try or if you did nothing. So this should be very easy. This is Gimme Points. Please try them and enjoy your snow day.